MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Erie Seawolves and the Trenton Thunder. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Kaline will stand in now. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. Now the first pitch. He's running towards second. Not in time as he steals second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Good fighting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. Throw to first will get him easily. Kaline will stand in. He grounded out his first time. This is toward the hole, and it's going to get into right field. A 2-out hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Don Kelly will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Now a ball lined to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And he is in there. Dave Duncan will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time.
Duncan. Two down here. Come on, let it fly right here.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh? Yeah, let's go right here. Good pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third. And we are tied at 3 apiece. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Erie Seawolves and the Trenton Thunder. Kaline will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Hey, go ahead, stay ahead right now.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Hey, have a rip at it up there. Huh? Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, no runner. Eat it. Eat it.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Number 72 will stand in.
A leadoff single, now a 3-0 count. Not exactly the way you want to start things out on the mound.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting 6, center fielder,
Dave Duncan. 3 and 2.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Guy Ranger will take his cuts now with a big opportunity to give his...
I feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Out in front of the curveball as he bounces this one sharply and through the hole into left field. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball. Al Kaline will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now the first pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, see you rip it up there. Hey, here we go now.
And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third.
Hey, get him yourself right.
And this will land foul.
Hey, here we go. Hey, let's go right here.
Swing and a liner towards second. And a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Al Kaline will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Designated hitter, Al Kaline.
Nobody away. Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And they have trouble with it in right center. He'll take the turn and head for second. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Boy, he had one thing on his mind right here. Once the ball left the bat, he just put his head down and said, I'm not stopping until I get over to third base. And sure enough, he's in there with a leadoff triple.
Number 72 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Let's go.
Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, a nice job right here to cash in following that leadoff triple.
Very good performance offensively for this bunch, but out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series
Defending
between the Erie Seawolves and the Trenton Thunder. Al Kaline will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Al Kaline.
Hey, we got no out. Hey, let's go, big fella.
Oh, high, deep. Where will this one come down? Now that is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
And this is what they've been able to do against this curveball. They just sit back and tee off. I mean, here, he's not even fooled by this pitch one bit. He hits it about as far as you possibly can.
Al Kaline will And yet again, as we flash you back to the middle innings, this was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
Hey, try that pitch, huh? There you go. Get ahead, stay ahead, buddy.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, plays that first. Plays that first. Two down.
Oh, he waits back on the change there, and this is hit high and fairly deep out to left. And he's turned an 0-2 count into a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as it is now 7-3.
And that is gonna hurt. They've been waiting for that one hit with runners on base, and that could very well be the one that winds up big time right there.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, these fans will be happy to see this guy leave town, that's for sure. He has absolutely eaten them up here in this series. He delivers again.
Number 72 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
Now, there's nobody up in the bullpen throwing, so this guy...
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And that'll push the lead to 5 now as it becomes an 8-3 game. Dave Duncan will stand.
You try to get moving just a little bit early. That's a good job of recognizing off speed.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our top player of the game award?
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ballgame. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
Welcome back to our minor league pregame show as we move closer to the start of Eastern League action with tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Al Kaline is highlighted here as he enters this one, having carried his team offensively last time out. He drove in a bunch of runs and really looked dialed in with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, that was one of those games you won't forget for some time to come. He was at the plate in some really important situations, and man, did he pull through. I'd say he kind of single-handedly changed the course of the game, and although that performance would be a tough one to match in this one, I know his manager and teammates are hoping he's got some more magic left in that bat.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Erie Seawolves and the Bowie Bay Sox. Al Kaline will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. To first, but it's right by him. The throw pulls him off the bag.
It's kind of a cold night, so that grass might be a little dewy, and That ball might have just slipped right out of his hand.
Don Kelly.
He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
And he goes the other way and hits this ball high in the air and deep to straightaway left. And out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they move on top 4-0. Kaline will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Designated hitter, Kaline.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
This has got to be a bit of a...
Kaline will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. And that's through, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with 1 man out. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Eastern League. Today, Game 2 of this 4-game set between the Erie Seawolves and the Bowie Bay Sox. Kaline will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Now a fastball driven on a line out to left. This is going to split the gap and get down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Oh, and there you go. They needed something here to give them a little bit of a lift, and this is going to do it. A leadoff double to start their half of the 8th inning. Now the momentum definitely swings in their favor, but they've still got to find a way to get him home.
Don Kelly will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
I mean, smoked, but he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Erie Seawolves and the Bowie Bay Sox. Kaline will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. Kaline will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. Kaline will look for his 3rd hit of the ball game now. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Oh, that's a big at-bat right there. He gets a good pitch that he can handle, and boy, does he put a charge into this one. And that's going to wind up plating the go-ahead run as he's into second base with an RBI double.
Fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. It's the finale of this 4-game series between the Erie Seawolves and the Bowie Bay Sox. Kaline will get his first shot here, and you can see that average pushing 400 to this point in the season. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a...
So even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 1 run scored. Here's a second to score. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Well, he had backed himself into a corner here early on. With the bases loaded, he was forced to come in with something, and this is going to unload the bases as all 3 guys come in to score, and it's very quickly 3-0 here in the first.
Kaline will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Designated hitter, Kaline.
And this is fouled back and out of play. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as the blowout continues.
Man, goodness. This is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.